Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're doing an overall market overview. We're going to be talking about a few things. And ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we have some important videos that are coming out. One regarding Turbo, another one regarding Caspa, and another one is going to be actually a tier list for potential gains this altcoin season, right? So we're pretty much going to do a tier list based off potential gains. And it's not just going to be meme coins, there will be some meme coins included, but I'm only going to add, just a handful as I don't want it to be, majority meme coins or, even a lot of meme coins. So maybe I'll include like four or five max in there, but it's going to involve real world assets, AI coins, layer one, layer two, DPIN, DeFi, everything, right? So, and very, very important, right? Very, very important because the coins I will be including are pretty much going to be, some of the best coins I think you could generally get across the whole market. So without further ado though, let's just jump right into it. We can see the weekly candle closed extremely weak in terms of it being bullish, but not much selling pressure either. So pretty much kind of ended off neutral. I do expect there to be a little bit of a pullback, as I do think most altcoins and most coins that we look at, generally speaking, look like they need one more pullback before we finally go and continue going up higher. I do think this week, though, we will flip very, very bullish, right? Regardless of there being some type of pullback, whether it's over here, we will probably sweep this liquidity. So we probably will go back down to, 92 and a half. I do believe we will end the week very, very strong. And I do believe we will recover very, very nicely. The monthly candle, right, is looking extremely good. At this current moment, it is looking like a big rejection, right? We could see that, this is pretty much the retest off of this support, right? The month of January was the push. The month of February is pretty much the retest. And then the month of March should be breaking through, right? Generally speaking. So that is what I expect over the next few weeks to happen. Um, you know, things are pretty good and optimistic in my opinion. I know not everyone agrees, which is fair. But based off the data I see, overall in the world news and everything is extremely bullish. And I don't think anything is going to change that. I don't think anything is going to change that, right? I think, people are going to come and battle for crypto. They're going to be coming to battle for Bitcoin. America pretty much approved it, and now the whole world is going to be following. So I expect very, very green, nice candles over the next few weeks. Something I do want to talk about, though, ladies and gentlemen, is the Bitcoin dominance, right? The Bitcoin dominance closed kind of weak, but overall, I do expect bullishness from the Bitcoin dominance, just because, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are going to be reacting off of this, order block over here, and I do expect us to push. Now, I will say though, if we do not create a higher high off of this, right, there's a chance that we go up to 61.20% and then sell off. But I do believe we will be pushing up higher because I do believe, you know, Bitcoin is also going to do very well this week, generally speaking, right? Generally speaking, regardless if there's going to be a minor pullback or not. So that is that. In terms of leisure altcoin dominance, when it comes to altcoins not inside the top 10, so not your XRP, not your Cardano, not those big boys, right? We can see that we have been overall accumulating. Now, here's the thing. The one thing I am worried about, not worried about, but expecting some type of pullback roughly to 8% or so, just because there's a huge wick in institutional candle over here, right? If we break it down, we could probably find it, but this is generally what I expect is some type of pullback, even to 8.20% would make sense for me based off the way I've been taught, based off, how I've been trading these markets. So I will be looking back for a pullback for altcoins, and that makes sense, right? If Bitcoin dumps a little bit, Bitcoin dominance goes up a little bit, and altcoin dominance drops a little bit. We will be getting the big final pullbacks. Something even like XRP, ladies and gentlemen. If I go to it, right, it just has so many bottoms. There's so much liquidity over here that I genuinely expect, some type of retracement, right? And if XRP is going to start dipping and dumping a little bit, then I expect some other coins to, retrace a little bit too, right? That's just how it is, right? We don't have to go super, super far down to these areas, but even taking out a couple lows, the last one at 251, the other one at 250, even the 240 and potentially the 235 or 233, coming back down to even roughly 222 is where I can see this happening, right? So, you know, you have to pay attention to a lot of coins. A lot of coins, they are building up liquidity, right? Something even like Render, we have it drawn up, right? It looks pretty damn weak at the moment. We look at something like Render. When we go to Render and we take out the brush, we can see that we have a high, a lower high, a lower high, and a lower high. And we just look like we want to dip a little bit before we continue bouncing up. Now, some people ask me, do I think, um, this is a reversal, or do I think there's possible chance things will continue lower? I would be really, really genuinely surprised if things continue lower. In fact, I would probably start getting concerned myself a little bit, just because mm, for me, that would be such a big retracement from where we used to be. We would start breaking certain structures and certain patterns. You know, that also probably mean Bitcoin would die a lot. We could potentially create something similar to what we created here, where we kind of went diagonal, but I don't think that's going to be the case because we are generally going more sideways, and the fact that we were retesting off of these highs, and the fact that we were also we just broke out of the zone, 7.5 month zone. So I really doubt there's going to be some type of, you know, big correction where we kind of just go diagonal, fill up this imbalance, and then continue going higher. I would be really, really surprised. If that were the case, that would be really annoying because that probably mean at least a couple more months, something similar to what we had before another expansion, which would just be very, very annoying at this point. But I do not think that's going to happen based off history, based off the way Bitcoin moves. We saw last time Bitcoin was going sideways, right? Sideways, then it had expansion, right? Sideways a little bit more, then another expansion, but not that high before it dumped and broke structure and everything sold off, right? So, I'm still super, super optimistic. Like I said, I already gave you my bias for this week. But yeah, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. A quick market overview. Whoa, Radium just died. What happened to Radium? Radium went down 16%, 18%. Something like Turbo only went down a little bit. Damn. I wonder if something went wrong with Radium. See, I don't keep up with every single coin, especially the ones that I don't have, or people don't really care about covering on this channel. But damn, 18% drop is kind of crazy. Anyways, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.